I'm a fool in the kitchen. My uncle taught me how to microwave wheel. Ain't it cool like a pigeon? All these chains got me feeling like a slave and shit.
Welcome to the pull-up. Today we are chatting it up with upcoming superstar 93 Purpose. The streets are going crazy over one of his latest songs, VVs. So you know I'm pulling up.
Rolling bust down with
Welcome to the pull-up. I'm your host Zurisha, and I'm here with Rising Star right here in Miami. 93 Purpose. What's good?
What's poppin', man? It's your boy 93 Purpose. I can pull up. Oh wait, no way. You know what time it is.
Y'all already know I'm pulling up. I pulled up to his studio sesh. He's been working. So, Purpose, let me ask you, what does it take to have a good working environment?
A good working environment always need. Your surroundings always gotta have like good vibes. Feel me? So when I go to the studio, if I'm going by myself, I make sure I'm in good vibes.
And you're not those type of rappers that not rappers, I don't want to put you in a box. You're not the type of artist that only has one specific setting. Like, you don't like to be just by yourself sometimes you like others there.
Yeah, sometimes I like people around. Sometimes I like to be by myself.
Okay.
I get more creative when I'm solo than ever. But when people are around, the more minds, it brought in like the thought, you feel me? Like I might be saying one thing and they might be like, well, maybe if you say it like this, it say the same thing. It'd be good. So
give me an example in the studio on what song did somebody brought in the perspective on.
White Boy Mac.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we was recording midnight. And I think the verse he was like, bruh, use a metaphor instead of what you were saying. End up saying it over, and then he was like, "Yeah, that sounds better." You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's always good. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah. Feedback is what's needed. You feel me? Like you don't need a person that's gonna be like, yeah. You need a person like, nah, bro, that don't sound right. You know? That was a time that somebody helped me out before.
Definitely. So you're not somebody who turns up your nose at criticism.
Nah. That is dumb.
Some people don't like that. Some people don't like that.
So you don't like to go to the gym? I'm just saying, if you playing basketball, you gotta go to the gym and practice. It's the same thing. You're
big on positive energy, positive vibes all the time, right?
Yeah.
So how can you scope out if somebody doesn't have like the positive vibes? How do you scope out negative energy?
Body language.
Okay, what's the body language?
I don't know. It could be anything. It could be the way you open the door. The way you talk.
The way you open the door?
Yeah, like me personally, my circle is real tight. So it's like, I know when one of my friends is off. Like, what's wrong with you? You okay? You know what I'm saying?
But you gonna kick them out of your session though?
Nah, I ain't gonna kick them out of the session, but if anything, we'll talk about it, drink. That's like less. We'll smoke majority of the time. Smoke. And whatever the issue is with what you call it, and then we'll start the session. You feel me? Like, we'll make sure the vibe is good. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it, clear it up, get it on. It might not be nothing towards, like, the circuit. It might be something personal. You feel me? That person want to get off their chest. But the vibe always got to be right.
So when you're in the studio and it's late night, you've been in there all day, what are you grabbing to eat?
Yo, I want to be so G. That's the hardest thing for me.
Okay, why? Like, what's good?
Because, I'm a vegetarian. So it's like, sometimes I go a whole day and I only eat fries. Like, G shit. Like, no bullshit. Because I be so busy.
Right.
Like, doing stuff, I eat fries. Like, that'd be so hard. And there's nowhere to stop. There's nowhere I could just stop and pull over and be like, yo, let me eat here. Because I don't really like to go certain places to eat because people not real careful how they deal with food. You know what I'm saying?
Not with this pandemic, too.
Nah, so it's like, damn. So I gotta go home to eat. Like, even Chuck, he be like, what you about to do? I'm about to go home to eat. He be like, what's up? Why you gotta go home to eat? I be like, yo, I gotta go home. Like, there's no way I can just stop and just grab food. Like, I gotta go home and eat so I can be full. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to eat at home?
Home?
Oh, yeah, you said pizza.
That's my favorite food. Pizza is my favorite food. On the go? Hell yeah. We order pizza.
Okay, but at home, like, what's your best home cooked meal, though?
Macaroni and cheese.
Really?
Hell yeah.
What type of, the one that you bake or the one that's just in the, you know?
Bake. I'm from the soul.
Soul food.
The soul food. Bake it, you heard me?
Okay. For those of you who don't know, Purpose got his name, you know, Big House, you know, from a homie.
Yeah.
So how did you become friends with that specific person?
Shouts out to T. You know what I'm saying? But we used to just sit and talk all the time. I used to go to, well, first of all, let me start off like this. I was, we had like a music room where everybody can go and play instruments. Now, somehow, some way, you know, we talking about felons, they snuck like a recording. Let's get deep into it. So when they did that, we was in the recording. Like, well, not me, but people was already in that recording.
Wow, okay.
So I ended up linking up with some dudes and we ended up talking and building a relationship, building music, whatever the case may be. And the dude ended up like walking with me and like, man, you got a purpose, bro. You feel me? When you go out there, you need to keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? You got a purpose. I'm saying, I'm gonna start calling you that, bro. You feel me? G shit.
Purpose.
And I was like, damn. But he was deep though, so I never understood. When I came home, I just always kept that in mind.
Definitely dope. It's crazy. Like, music followed you, like, all the way
yeah,
there.
my whole
like,
life.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like, I be looking at stuff like, damn, I never even thought, like, how this would add up to right now. Like, stuff that I did as a child, and then I think about what I do right now, I'm like, damn, that actually led up to this.
You have a family now. Like, you have a whole family now.
Yeah.
How do you carry yourself differently now that you have two sons looking up to you? Or have you always been the same?
I have loosened up on my kid, like cause I'm so tough, like with them, cause that's how my daddy was with me. Yeah. Feel me? But I'm learning that sometimes it's good to let them talk and be themselves. You feel me? Which my dad always let me be myself, but he was real tough. You feel me? So I was like, I was too tough, so I learned not to be too tough and talk to them and value their word. You know what I'm saying? So like, man, my kids got a good understanding. Like, very great understanding. Like, they love me. I love to go home. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, people don't understand that's the biggest blessing. Like, I be riding around all day doing stuff, but when I make it home, I be like, thank you, you feel me? Because I made it home, and I get to go home and chill my kids, and I can wake up and do this again.
What's your favorite quote and why?
No I in team.
There's no I in
team.
team.
There's no I in team.
Okay.
A lot of people don't understand that.
What got you to understand that?
My last music partners.
Okay.
Partners. Yeah. I just learned that. It was a good team, but it was like, it was too many Chiefs. Not enough Indian. Everybody don't know how to play their position. Like, on the football field, you got a quarterback, running back, D-line. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn your position. You got to play it. That's how it goes.
Can you tell me the hardest obstacle you had to overcome, and how did you overcome it?
I got a few obstacles. The hardest, that's a good one. The hardest one, I would say, in the industry or just in general. In the industry, I would say learning to separate business and friendship and shit like that.
Definitely.
Because a lot of people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people put their emotions and stuff that they don't supposed to put their emotions in. You know what I'm saying? But I had to learn that shit for real. Because I be thinking stuff personal, and it ain't personal. It's just business. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never felt no type. Well, I have. I grew out of it.
What?
Like, felt no type when dudes be like, oh, hey, bro, let me get a feature. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you got to pay. I'm like, why you paying no nigga?
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn, you feel me? And now I'm like, well, I ain't paying no nigga, but I'd rather just work hard enough for a person to see me and be like, where the fuck we could, you feel me?
Yeah. All about timing, you said, right?
Timing. I love timing.
Timing.
I don't like to rush nothing.
That's awesome. What are some things that you've learned personally that you brought into your music world?
I don't know, man. I think I learned to, like, on the track, I think when you first start rapping, you start rapping because, like, it's a thing to do. And people don't learn the basic. But when you get into it, you start learning, like, how to speak from your real emotions and what's going on. I be expressing like real thoughts.
Wow. Okay.
Feel me? And like real emotions. Like a dude told me one day, like if you don't, like you know when you got some vibes, cause when you speaking like from the heart, it sounds better.
Mm-hmm. And people can relate
and people
to
can
it.
relate to it because they been there.
Mm-hmm.
And
You
it ain't
feel
about
it.
It ain't about what you said. It's about how you said it.
I like that. That should be your quote. What is something that no one knows about you? What?
I'm an artist.
Come on. Oh yeah, you okay?
I can draw.
Oh, okay.
I killed it. Just like you got her. No, I can draw.
Okay.
Yeah, I can draw.
What kind of stuff do you draw?
I don't know. I think I could draw whatever I put my mind to. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So you have vision in your.
You know, sometimes I sit down and draw. Like I might not get detail, but if I have a vision or something that need like a drawing, I would draw it out.
Well, as you guys know, we are coming towards the end of the show, and I like to play a little game called Pleat The Fifth, right? So if you're spiritual, you'll more likely, believe in it, kind of. But you will be swearing on your career to tell nothing but the truth on these 5 questions. Or you can plead the 5th.
Okay.
So, 5 questions. You got to say, I-93 purpose.
I-93 purpose.
Why are you laughing?
Go. I-93 purpose.
Swear on my career.
Swear on my career.
That I will tell the truth.
I will tell the truth.
On these upcoming 5 questions.
On these upcoming 5 questions.
Alright. Ready? Question number 1. Well, it's not gonna be that bad.
I'm trying to look like what.
No, okay. When was your last physical altercation?
Shit, I don't even know. Damn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I told you I'm too chill.
You just look at the.
I'm too chill. I be like, yo, what is you doing? Like, you're doing the most right now. You feel me? Like,
yeah, embarrass them. Like
you're embarrassing
stupid.
yourself.
Yeah.
You feel me?
What's the most females you ever had sex with at once?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Like, hold up.
At once in the same bed.
Oh no, 2.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the freakiest thing you ever did?
I plead.
What's your most embarrassing moment?
Oh man. I was like maybe 11 or 12. And I performed in front of my middle school at Westview. And it was me, White Boy Mac, and our homeboy. And I forgot the lyrics. And it was like fucking at least like 120 kids in front of us. And I was like the only dude that forgot his lyrics. Even White Boy Mac freestyle. I wasn't smart enough to freestyle. I just was on stage like. I ain't gonna lie, y'all boys get the mic back. You heard me?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was embarrassing as hell.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie, I think that's when I stopped performing. I swear.
That's crazy.
I ain't even try to perform again.
And when was your first time performing after that?
At my grandma party.
That's dope. How old are you?
Probably like 16.
Yeah, that's a long ass time.
16 or 15, and then after that, I performed in Georgia. I started going to Georgia at like 17.
So, what you got in store for us in the future?
You could be definitely expecting a new project. I'm trying to drop it before the year out.
Okay, definitely.
But yeah, it's called 400 Seasons. And more videos, more pushing.
Okay, so all right.
More collabs.
Definitely. I hope I'm invited to the I'll have a release party, you feel me?
Yeah, you know you're gonna be there. I'll be
pulling up, you feel me? That's another interview for another day.
She definitely be pulling up. I'm like, damn, holy shit, I didn't even know I'm here.
Definitely. Well, I really appreciate you chopping it up with me. You know, I got you on a little, studio time. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Thank you for pulling up, man. I appreciate it.
Of course. Well, if you guys don't know, now you know. You are watching The Pull Up. I'm your host, Zurisha J.
And it's 93 Purpose. But before we go, since she had to plead the fifth and all this, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Oh my gosh! Not put me on.
Good question.
What?
Would you be in a poly relationship?
Nah. I'm too something. Nah.
You too what?
I can't do that kind of stuff. Like I when I'm with somebody, you don't understand, like I dedicate my life to them. Like I literally be like, you want this? You want that? Are you okay, babe? Are you good? Are you like a poly? I can't handle
I asked that for real because I seen a post.
Yeah.
That a lady was posted with 2 guys. And the comment was crazy.
Well, that's too good.
And then, so you'll do that?
No.
No. So what would you do?
I wouldn't do nothing.
2 girls?
I wouldn't do nothing.
Not even 2 girls? Alright. And we have that on the
oh
so
God.
Yeah, definitely y'all go scream or tape right now. Love for Life is out right now. Kicking it with Zurisha. She just pulled up. I hit her with the question. You know what time it is, man. Forward, no way. You can't be shit.
And it cool like a pigeon. All these chain got me feeling like a slave and shit. Push start automatic. Whip coming like it came in 3D. Rolly bust down with the VVs. Rolly bust down with the Rolly bust down with the VVs. Rolly bust down with the I'm a fool in the kitchen. My uncle taught me how to microwave wheel. And it cool like a pigeon. All these chain got me feeling like a slave and shit. Tryna put the M's in the attic. Rolly bust down with the VVs. Push start automatic. Whip coming like it came in 3